What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Blue Side FC channel. I'm Nia Matt, and I hope you're all doing great. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I know some people out there are not happy, but I'm excited. I'm excited that the legend is back. Frank Lampard, Super Frank, is back at the club, and yeah, he's not here on a permanent basis. He's here to be the caretaker of the club until the end of the season, until the new manager comes in. But yeah, for now, we have Frank back. Frank is back. Frank Lampard is back, and I'm excited. You know how I feel about Lampard. I love the guy. I love him so much. I respect him a lot. And I appreciate and love everything that he did for the club. And in a time like this, he's the person we need. We need somebody who can come in and motivate these players. We need somebody who can come in and change the mentality at the club. We have very, very weak mentality at the club with some of these players. Like, there's no fighting spirit with these players. We need somebody in the team who can motivate them. We need somebody in the team who can set them straight. And I feel like Lampard coming to the squad, along with, hopefully, Ashley Cole joins him. He's definitely there with Joe Edwards. They can drill what it means to be at Chelsea. And I feel like the new players that have come, unfortunately, they've come to meet a new Chelsea. They've come to meet new management, the new staff. Todd Boehly and Co. They have taken a lot of the old regime or Roman Abramovich's era out of the club. So people there at the club right now, they don't really know what it takes or what it means to play for Chelsea. But some of the old players know, and they are aware. Especially the players from the academy, they are aware. They know the culture of the club. But the new players, I feel like they're not being orientated well. They need proper orientation. And who better to give them orientation? Aside from that, and taking care of the squad, I feel like Lampard is going to bring the fan base together too as well. I know it's ironic that I'm saying this, because his appointment has actually divided the fan base. I remember saying that it's been a long time that the fan base has been in unison on a particular topic, and that topic was sacking Graham Potter. And then when he was sacked, you see that all of us were happy. He wasn't the man for Chelsea, and he got sacked, and everybody in unison was happy for the decision. So Lampard's appointment has actually divided us again. And yeah, I'll say that it's not an equal division, because I feel like more people are happier for Lampard being appointed than those who are mad about it and throwing tantrums on Twitter, because I just feel like it's not necessary. He's just here for 11 games, and he's not even here for a long time. So I don't know why a lot of people are so mad that he has been appointed. Who is going to take a job at the club for just 10 games or 11 games? Who is going to do that? Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to come in and be a caretaker manager at Chelsea. No, the pressure is too high. The pressure is too much, and it's such a short time to make any difference. But Lampard is a very brave man to take this point, to take this position. He's brave and very, very confident, to be honest. So this team hired Lampard when we had a transfer ban back in 2019. He came in, he molded the youth, he brought in a lot of the youth players, Tomori, Tammy, James, Mount, Billy Gilmore. He brought them into the first team, and they did well. Like, for that first season, they did well. It was very, very good. We finished in the top 4. So it was a successful season. His first season was definitely successful. So the second season where the problem was, the second season where even with the second season, I feel like even when we weren't doing well in the league, we still went unbeaten in the Champions League, and we were also doing well in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. So I don't know why people are like, oh, he left us when we were at 10th, or he took us to 10th and stuff. That was in the league, but everywhere else we were alright. We were doing well. A lot of people forget that, but he doesn't mean he's a bad coach. He couldn't handle the issues that were happening at the time, and I feel like at the time too, he was plagued with injuries. Our team was plagued with injuries, and there were some internal stuff that was going on. I feel like his mistake too of benching Rudiger and not playing Rudiger to us, that one too was also one of the causes of his downfall. That wasn't his time, and I feel like the decision to let him go at the time was the right one. Even though I wasn't happy about it, I wasn't happy about it at all. But in hindsight, it was the right one, because Tuchel came in. One is the Champions League, one is the Super Cup, one is the Club World Cup, and Lampard has got a second chance. Like I said, if I were him, it would be very difficult for me to come back, because this team hired me and then they sacked me, and with the way some of the fans too were against him in the end, and some of them were abusing him, some of them were calling him names online and stuff. Frank Lampard loves the club. He played for the club. He loved the club. He bleeds blue, and that that is just Lampard in a nutshell. If you watch his press conference today, his first sentence was, "Chelsea is my club." And bro, how can you not love this guy? And his first interview at the club, when he was walking down the corridor, he was just smiling. He was so happy. And even his press conference, he was laughing. He was chatting with the journalist and stuff. He's happy. He's happy to do this. He's happy to be at the club again. And yeah, I know it's not going to be permanent, and I don't think it should be permanent. I think we need somebody more experienced with a better pedigree to handle the club on a permanent basis. But I'm so happy Lampard is back. I don't know why people are mad. I don't understand why people are mad, because let's take it like this. We didn't want Bruno to be the man to take us to the end of the season. We didn't want him to be the person, because he's Potter 2.0. He's coming to do exactly what Potter did, because Potter was the one who trained him. He served his first managerial stint under Potter. He has been Potter's assistant from Brighton. He was definitely going to do the same thing. How was he going to change? We didn't bring in anybody new to come and help him. He knew Potter's tactics, and he did that. Certain things that Potter would have done, he did it in Liverpool's game too as well. I think the only thing that he did differently was the formation 3-5-2. And then aside that, who is come to take a job this late in the season? Who is going to take a job with 10 games left in the season? Nobody's going to take a job like that. Nobody's going to do that. And people are mentioning certain names that it honestly gives me a headache. People are mentioning Bielsa. People are mentioning Rafa Benitez. People are mentioning Nuno. Like, what is wrong with the fan base nowadays? What is wrong with it? Is it that you would take anybody over Lampard? Is that the thing? Is that it? You take anybody over Lampard? You guys are using the fact that he's not a good coach justify your dislike about the appointment. You're not bringing any better options. Nuno, Bielsa, and Rafa. He took the job after Rafa almost ran Everton to the ground, and he took the job from Rafa. He took the job after Rafa was sacked, and he did very well in his first season as Everton manager. A lot of people forget that he did well in his first season as Everton manager. They only think about the latter part when he didn't do well there. And you know there were issues in the latter part. Richarlison was sold. Gordon was dropped from the first team. I don't know whether it was his decision or it was from management, but there were a lot of issues. See, they didn't sign players for him the second season, and I know a lot of the Everton fans still have a soft spot for Lampard. They still like Lampard. They didn't really hate him. They knew that the problems at the club were bigger than him. But yeah, I'm happy that he came. I'm happy that he has come back. Like I said, he's a brave man. He's a very confident man for accepting the job. But he bleeds blue. I love the guy, and I'm going to support him until the end of the season. And whoever comes in will also get my support. I'm not going to be angry that we hired Lampard. I'm delighted. I'm excited that we hired Lampard. I just want to see how he performed in his first game, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing him on the touchline again. I'm looking forward to hearing a round of applause and seeing an ovation for him at the club. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. If you are not excited, fine. Let me know your reasons in the comment section down below. I'm not going to argue with you. Like I said, I'm happy that he has joined. His performances on the pitch will prove whether it was a mistake or not. I'm hoping that he does well for us. If he does well on the pitch, he does well for Chelsea. And a lot of people are saying that he maybe this season might be like the 2012 season and 2021 season where we sacked the manager, brought in someone to take over, and then the person led us to the Champions League final and we won it. It's possible this can happen with him. And if it happens with him, man, bro, I'm gonna be so excited. I might run all over the streets if we win it with Lampard in charge, bro. It will be fantastic. Man, I don't want to even think about that, because I don't want to be disappointed. I'm just gonna take it each game as it comes, and I hope that he does well for Chelsea. Lampard is back, man. Lampard is back. So yeah, let's support him. I know whether you hate him as a manager, you hate him as a coach, let's support him, but just be careful not to insult the man. If you are criticizing him, criticize his coaching abilities. Don't insult the man. I've seen name calling and stuff like that. He just came. He hasn't even had the first game, and you're just doing that. Man, I don't welcome any abuse here. I don't welcome any abuse in the comments. Let's talk objectively. I'll reply. Are you excited that he has joined the club? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're not excited to, let me know your reasons too as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like the video too if you haven't, if you've watched it to the end and you enjoyed, give the video a like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Lampard is back. Stay safe.